Alright guys, welcome. I'm trying a little bit of a different format here. I'm just going to go over, going to have in the background me going over some news, sports, entertainment, whatever's happening, current events. And as you can see, I'm working out. And from time to time I'll talk about what I'm doing on screen. As you can see, I'm just doing some jump rope. It's kind of like a HIIT training here. This is at Margaret Chase Park. Pretty cool. So yeah, crazy setup that I got here going on. But hey, give it a shot, see what happens. So anyway, current events like Hurricane Michael. Wow, that's terrible what's going on. Hurricane Michael. Looks like 13 died across 4 states. It was a category 4. And man, I feel terrible for people that can't get out. I mean, hurricanes is not like one of those things that you don't see coming. It's not like an earthquake or something like that. You can get out. People, if a hurricane's coming, just get out of there. What are you doing? But I feel terrible for the people that couldn't get out in time. Jesus Christ, look at me. Fucking fat fuck. So what happens, people? So what happens when you do Uber for 2 months at night and make bad decisions constantly with fast food joints? You fucking put on 20 pounds. And that's why you see that gut there. There you go. That's the Burger King KFC I'm pushing right now. I'm pushing that out of my system. And the struggle in my face. But yeah, this is like a HIIT training. This is I try to stop. I try to have no rest in between, but as you can see, you'll see in the video I'll have plenty of rest time, but it was pretty much focusing on chest and triceps, so push muscles. Chest and tricep, those are called push muscles. The opposite of that would be back and bicep, which are pull muscles. But today was push. So anyway, hurricanes, nothing to mess around with, guys. Plenty of notice. Plenty of notice. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, I'll be doing jump rope now. But anyway, let me jump into sports real quick. In the NBA. You got to know something, guys. I'm recording this right now like at 2 in the morning. So the Heat beat the Hawks today. That already happened. 113-119. I think it's the last preseason of the game until it gets started. And the Heat and Jimmy Butler. What a fiasco. I mean, I can't remember a weirder, greater, funnier NBA saga. So thank you, Jimmy Butler, for that. I don't know if he's coming to Miami. He might. I don't think he's going to stay in Minnesota, though. He didn't play in the last preseason game tonight. I think it was the Wolves and the Bucks. He didn't play. So I think he's out of there. Yes, I think he's out of there. He wants to get out on their thibs. And he wants to go to Miami. And I think it's going to happen because no other team's going to sign him. You know, if he doesn't give some kind of some kind of an agreement, you know, hey, I'm going to sign with you next year. So he's going to go to the Heat, and the Wolves are fucked. They have no leverage. I don't know what they're thinking. Tibbs will probably get fired, and he'll probably never coach again. Or maybe he will, I don't know. But anyway, on the Heat side, Whiteside and Richardson, they can't trade those guys. Especially Whiteside, he's been doing great since last year. He was injured, I think, though. But yeah. What else is going on in the world, folks? Oh boy, Kanye West. Oh my Jesus. Listen, I don't really like Kanye. I like his music. Lately, some of his stuff has been, but you know, he's obviously not Democrat, clearly. But he doesn't say he's Republican either, although he does wear a MAGA hat. MAGA, for all you don't know, is a Make America Great Again hat. That red hat he was wearing at the White House when he visited Donald Trump, or as he gets, he held Donald Trump hostage, as you saw, because Donald Trump looked like he didn't want to be there. Anyway, he was wearing the red hat of power, as he said, the red hat of power. He didn't vote for Hillary, folks. He voted for Trump, and he's black. I know. It's rare, but it's a thing. Not everybody's a liberal. just because you're black, okay? People are conservative of all races, colors, and creeds. And they're Republicans and all sides of the spectrum. According to Kanye West, though, he doesn't like feminism. That's what he said. He doesn't like it. He doesn't approve. That's why he didn't vote for Hillary. He said, I quote, he wants to play catch with his son. And he didn't feel like he was going to be able to do that if he voted for Hillary. I get it. He doesn't like feminism. He didn't feel right doing it, so he did what he wanted to do. He voted for Trump. What are you going to do? I don't know. Most of that meeting with Trump, though, was just him rambling. I don't know if you noticed that. Just like the Yeezy effect is what he said. But he was just going on, He made some good points, actually. There are too many blacks in prison. Pardoning the innocent, something he wants to do. He mentioned the 13th Amendment. That was written by 4 guys, which I'm not sure if that's even accurate. But as you can see over here, back to the video real quick. Back to the jump rope. I think it's a great cardio. It's probably the best cardio you can possibly do. As I rearrange the camera here. So Kanye West and Donald Trump. Donald Trump didn't look like he wanted to be there. He had his hands crossed. I was reading some body language. I'm not a body language expert or anything, but I've read a few things on it, and he didn't look like he wanted to be there. It was pretty much 99% Kanye West talking to Donald Trump, just kind of listening and trying to figure out a way to get out of there. Trying to signal his security, like make some state of emergency. Love of God. If anybody else died in Hurricane Michael, man, I can talk about that. He was trying anything to get out of there. God, it's terrible. In Kanye's own words, he wanted Trump to be the fresh president of the U.S. He wanted him to fly around in a hydroplane, which he showed him on his phone. According to, what's funny is Kanye's West. He's just like us. He's just like everybody in the U.S. He's not, just because he's a celebrity and he makes millions of dollars, he also makes no sense most of the time and has really simple, he's just like you and me. His password for his phone, if you didn't see, was 4 zeros on his iPhone. 4 zeros. Although you got to get a hold of his phone and break into it. But anyway, so he wants the president to be the freshest guy. He said if he looks better, we look better, which makes a lot of sense. He's the face of America. So if he looks bad, then the rest of America looks bad in the eyes of the world. They don't care who's liberal and who's not. He's the face of our country. And that's that. We gotta make him look good. We gotta get the facts straight, people. Talking to the left side. As you can see, this is like a more advanced technique for jump rope. If you get bored, you want to add a little routine side to side, in and out, as I'm doing there. It's not easy. It's not easy doing that. And also, today was pretty rainy outside, so I had to wait to work out, and it was really humid. Right here, you can see I am gassed. And I have only been working out for like 9 minutes. And I'm gassed. Out of shape. That's all right, because you know what? To get to the park, I had to run 2 miles. So, you come to your own conclusion. Anyway, back to Kanye here. He mentioned a lot of things, actually. He mentioned an obscure reference with Minority Report to one of the reporters, saying that if you want to talk to me, you have to get on my level and play 4D chess. 4D chess. Who plays 4D chess? I don't know. All I know is Trump wanted to get the hell out of there. That's why I know. But anyway. What are you doing? Workout. There we go. Alright, so again, push-ups, tricep dips, incline push-ups, they're great. They work out your lower pec for the guys. So do that, guys. Incline push-ups are great. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave them below. Anything that I mentioned. This isn't the end of the video, but just mentioning that. And if you like the quality, subscribe. Of course, And back to jump rope. All right, that was current events. Or that. Okay. Guys, if you want to get trained, you feel like a fat ass and you want to fit into that onesie, you want to go to the beach, or if, hey, you got a wedding coming up and you want to look your best and you want to, show your grandkids your wedding pictures and you don't want to look like a whale. I'm just kidding. That's insensitive. Either way, give me a call. Hit me up on Instagram, WhyFitMiami. And yeah, guys, if you want to, lose that tire like I have there, give me a call. And hit me up on Instagram, WhyFitMiami, YFIT Miami. I'll put it up on the screen right now for you guys. And yeah, make sure you guys are squared away. I also offer eating suggestions and such to guarantee your results. Not quick or anything, but guaranteed to stay off. If you follow the plan, of course, just like anything else, 100% is what you eat. People say 80%, 90%. It's literally everything you put in your body is going to affect your body. So, there's that. So, there's that. Okay. Also, back to the push-ups. See, I don't know what this guy's doing. He was looking at me, spying. I don't know. He's getting it, though. Look at that. He's into it. I'm just gassed at this point after running those 2 miles to get just to the park to work out. And now I got to run back. You're probably wondering, why don't you just drive? Well, because I don't have a car. I would have driven if I had a car. But yeah, in the Midtown area, downtown in Brickell, if you have a need to lose fat quickly, hit me up. I'm the best. I can clearly get you to where you need to go. Just check me out on WhyFitMiami on Instagram, on the gram, as the kids say nowadays, the gram. Also, let's move along. Books I've read recently. F.U. Money by Dan Lok. Recently read that. Suggestion by one of my friends, Lynn. Shout out. Very good book. Very good book. Self-help book genre, but man, some golden nuggets in there. Definitely worth a read. Definitely worth a read. Check it out. It'll put things in perspective for you if you are an entrepreneur or you just want to, make some more money and figure out the mentality for it, what it takes, things like that. Dan Lok is your guy. Kind of reminds me of the old Kiyosaki books. What's that guy's name? Rich Dad Poor Dad, but like for the modern person. It'll definitely leave you. I'm sure you'll pick up a few nuggets just like I did. It was a good read. Definitely recommend it. And back to the workout, I'm doing some sit-ups. As you can see, very little rest time. When I'm usually in shape, guys, I don't take breaks. This is about 13 minutes into it. It should take me about, a month or two to get back in shape, prime shape. I'm not totally worried about it because I know that I can get back into it. As far as what I'm doing for work now, within a month I hope to be certified. Well, not hope. I will be certified as a personal trainer within a month, which is great, very awesome. I'm very excited for that. Study at nights at my job because there's nothing to fucking do here. So I do that. So then CCPT. And yeah, that's what I do. You're probably wondering what job allows me to study at night for my personal training exam. Well, it's as a valet. Never done it before. It's close to my house in Midtown. And yeah, lets me study at night. It pays garbage. The tips are okay. But the cars, guys, the fringe benefits. The cars you get to drive are insane. These rich people, I tell you what, they like their toys. They really do. In the last week I've driven cars I've never even driven before in my life. And I like certain cars now that I didn't know I liked. Porsches. You're probably thinking of Porsche. Duh, everybody likes a Porsche. No, I didn't know. Until I drove a few. And really nice cars. Macan. I mean, that's really nice car, really nice Porsche. And yeah. Well, yeah. Now let's move into movies. What movies have we seen and what I recommend lately? I did see the first Purge yesterday. That was pretty good, I gotta say. I went into that movie with little expectations, because it is a prequel to the other movies, the Purge movies. So I honestly didn't know what to expect. Not even a huge fan of the Purge movies. So I gotta say, it pleasantly surprised. I give it a 6 out of 10 rating. And yeah, no, I would definitely recommend it. If you have time, check it out. It was just something that, it was there. It was interesting. It was the most interesting thing, I guess, on the movie menu. So I was like, yeah, check it out. Not bad. Not bad. Some pretty well-known actors there. The guy from Ballers that played the wide receiver, I think. The diva. He was the main character. They called him the King. King D. You guys can put 2 and 2 together. And yeah, it was good. Definitely check it out. The first Purge. I think Aunt May was in it too. Marissa Tomei. From many, many movies that you may know her. Most recently, the Avengers movies. But yeah. Speaking of Avengers, according to many sources, there was a plot leak on Avengers 4 for the trailer. That's coming out in a few weeks, allegedly. And I gotta say, guys, from what I've heard from the trailer, it's gonna be an amazing movie. It might even top Infinity Wars, but we'll see. It's gonna have a lot to do with quantum travel, not time travel, but just between many dimensions. And I know I'm going up into like total, I'm probably losing a few of you guys already, but I might be gaining a few. Back to this workout here. I was doing abs, finished that up, and here's the view of Margaret Chase Park on the water. Beautiful view.
Margaret Chase Park, guys.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. Weather's a little
That's
rainy today.
Right there.
That's okay.
That's not which one was. We'll be soon.
Still got the workout in.
Okay.
Beautiful weather. Beautiful scene.
Walking over to do some tricep dips here in a second. I'm gonna show you the chair. That makes no sense to me, but I guess it's Miami, so we gotta have this art piece. There it is. I'm sure it's got some historical background. Get it lit up in the comments, but I don't know. Oh, their Holy Bible. Okay. Was that in the New Testament? The chair? I don't know. Some lady with a stroller. And I took the picture because I thought it was interesting. It might be Jesus. I don't know. Looks like an angel or something with a halo. Anyway, here it is. Here's the funny thing about this tricep dip apparatus. It was wet, so it just rained. So I was scared to just get on and jump on it. As you can see, I was wiping down the water. I didn't want to dislocate my arm or shoulder. So most of this is just like me being too chicken shit to just jump on it and do it. But eventually I do it. Look at this, I'm just gonna do I actually forgot I was doing this. Some lower ab work. Really important, guys, with lower ab work, you always want to get your knees above your navel area so you can get that contraction. Because if not, if you're just lifting your knees not high enough past your navel, which is your belly button, you're really not getting any work through your abs. It's kind of you're just getting a leg workout, which if that. So definitely get your knees or your ankles, if you have your legs straight out, to pass your navel, past vertical compared to the floor. If that makes sense, horizontal anyway, not vertical, horizontal. Essentially, you want to get your knees past the 45-degree angle. Oh, here we go. He's getting brave. He's gonna do some dips. Let's go. 1. Let's go, chubby. 2. 3. Oh, guys, already tired. 4. 5, good view though. 6. Oh boy, starting out 7. One more. Got 8. No, that was it. Okay. Oh my God, look, he's so tired. Look at him. He's out of shape, that guy. Jesus. Look at him. He's holding his heart. He's rubbing his boob. What is he doing? Those Star Wars shirts?
It's rainy outside.
Apparently, what I'm saying to the camera now is that
The bars are wet.
it's slippery.
So
I don't want to break my shoulder.
Slipping.
Some big pussy, as you can see.
Pull the shoulder or something. I'm being very
And
careful.
I'm wearing this purple wristband to show that. And I slowly walk back. What else is going on, guys, in the news? All right. Got about a few minutes left here. I'm going to go into the days that I used to drive Uber and Lyft. I've been driving Uber and Lyft for about, I don't know, 2.5 years on and off. So I'll tell you the story. I mean, I feel like I could write a book on it. But I'll tell you a quick story that happened. This happened like the first year I started driving. Anyway, I picked up in the beach around 3 in the morning. I picked up around, 3 in the morning around, Lincoln Road or whatnot. I picked up 2 guys and a girl. They sat in the back, okay? The girl in the middle, 2 guys on the side, obviously. Going up the MacArthur Causeway, 3 in the morning. And all of a sudden, I, kind of look back in the rearview mirror, music's going, everybody's having fun. And the girl in the middle starts blowing both the guys. I think to myself, this is Miami, whatever, I let it go. Fair play, Everything's normal as far as that goes. For a Miami 3 in the morning on her Uber ride, anyway. So she's blowing those guys. And all of a sudden, the guy on the left taps me on the shoulder. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, okay, he wants me to get in on this. So I put down the radio, and he tells me to pull over. Something, I don't know what's going on. And a million things running through my head at that point. So I pull over on the causeway, in the middle of the causeway. I pull over on the right-hand side. Both guys get out of the car. Okay? About 10 feet away from the car on the right side. They start talking to themselves. They seem kind of worried about something. Girl is still in the back seat, not saying anything. Anyway, 5 minutes pass. One of the guys comes over to my window, taps on it. He tells me he's going to call another Uber ride. And I'm like, very confused. But whatever. I'm like, all right, that's fine. And so they leave. I take off, leaving those guys there. They call another Uber, I'm sure. And this girl lives in Fort Lauderdale. So we're driving. We got some time to talk. And at this point, I'm not thinking, oh, I'm going to get lucky or anything like that. Just driving. Just want to get her there. It's late. Was tired myself. So we're driving. We're talking. And long story short, come to find out, she's a transsexual. I know. You must be dying right now, laughter. So she's a transsexual. And so it's obvious why the guys got out of the car. They probably reached down, for old Sally. And, got more than they bargained for. Might even been a little intimidating to them. So, that goes to show you, moral of the story is, I know what the moral story is. Just, to each his own, I guess, but, they didn't like that. So, there you go. That's that story. That was interesting. I have many, many other stories, guys, but I'm just going to give you one per episode. I may not have many more, but I have pretty interesting ones. And the reason I bring up this Uber story is because for some reason on my timeline on Twitter, this story has been circulating, which is weird because the incident happened about a year ago. Just about a year ago in Wynwood. Apparently this 51-year-old guy, picked up 2 people from Wynwood. One was a female, one was a guy, friends. The woman was highly intoxicated. So first he dropped off the guy, and the woman was in the front seat. God knows why. Why was the woman in the front seat? Guys, there's 3 types of people that come into Ubers and Lyfts. Okay, there's people that sit behind you that don't want to talk, from my experience. There's people that sit on the back to your right if you're the driver, so behind the passenger seat, that, they'll talk to you. It's 50-50 if you're cool or not. And there's people that sit in the front when there's nobody in the back, so there's no reason for them to sit in the front. They sit in the front and they want to get to know you. They're ready to talk. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that this girl had it coming. She was, there's a dog going up the shot. She was highly intoxicated, possibly drugged, according to the 51-year-old guy. Long story short, when he dropped her off, he started finger banging her and then raped her eventually. He dropped her off. She called the police. They arrested him. He's been in jail ever since. Crazy. He's had a history of this, and he's still hired anyway. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching.